Yo, we are already prepped for some more Trails in the Sky, right? I definitely am, so hopefully you guys will join me, because things are about to get interesting. Last time we did a bunch of things regarding Estelle. We raided the Ouroboros hideout, but as it seems, it was a trap laid out by Ouroboros, and Estelle got kidnapped. So we went onto the Ouroboros ship. We got a few revelations, not too much, but then also Löwe talked to us about Joshua, what happened to Hamel, and his involvement too. And yeah, it's pretty fucked up that Erebonia would do something like this, that the Empire would do something like this. I don't even know why they did it, but yeah, obviously, I think the Queen knows about it, and it was swept under a rug or something. That's why he was talking to the Queen like that, and the higher-ranking officers probably knew about it. Because back then, it was probably discovered, like they were blamed for this, right? For the war. But after the war ended, it basically came out that Erebonia was it. Or maybe it was liberal. I don't know. But, you know, it's a little bit weird on the way they phrased it, but I highly doubt that Löwe would tell us a expedited truth about it, like not really true truth about it, because I think he has all of the relevant plot threads, right? So I'm guessing that what he said is true, that basically Erebonia was trying to have something to get to war with Liberal and basically destroy Hamel, you know, with Liberal weaponry. But yeah, I don't know if that is true, but yeah, it's pretty dark and fucked up. And also, but also regards Joshua. Joshua knew this was happening. Well, that's his past, basically, right? And Estelle doesn't see it this way. Like, Estelle does have a different thing. She still wants to drag Joshua out of like the darkness that he's currently in, that he thinks he needs to be in. And I think Estelle now understands why Joshua did what he did. Still not great that he did it, but he's still an idiot for it. But you know, understanding what was happening and how broken Joshua was, you know, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting, and I hope that the game continues. Currently, we're breaking out of the Ouroboros ship, by the way, with Estelle solo, just Estelle, and we're just breaking out of the Ouroboros ship because fuck it, Estelle thinks she can do it, so we'll probably do it. Just let me plug in my controller real quick. I usually do this before starting the stream, but somehow I missed it today. So yeah, let's play Trails in the Sky. Let's stop the music. Should boot up. Here we go. Also, the Whereabouts of Light have to have been like an Erebonian song, right? Hello, Estelle. How do our Orbments look? I mean, do we have all of our items at this point? They literally were confident enough to leave us our weapon and items and everything, literally. That's how confident Ouroboros is that we wouldn't just escape. The Ouroboros symbol is pretty cool, I have to say. Elevator to Forecastle, F1. This is the elevator to Sanctuary. Alright. So yeah, we're soloing with Estelle. Everything. But the good is, we have a lot of Tira bombs, so we should be fine. Right? I haven't even checked in if my streams are running properly. I probably should do that before I... Nothing has gone wrong in so long that I'm actually not checking in if my streams are even running anymore. By the way, I'm looking into something that will combine both chats for me and my backend. And I'm hoping I can do this and on the front end too. So we'll have to see if that's going to happen, right? Alright. Alright. Nothing here. So let's just go down to the forecastle, right? Mm-hmm. There's a deck. I highly doubt we want to fight this. What is this? Yeah, Estelle. Still my favorite. God damn it. Estelle is still my favorite main character, by the way. In the series. You know, it would be really cool if someone would to gift me the first chapter. Oh, come on, again? I have a feeling someone knows we're here. I mean, True Barrage should easily kill this guy, right? And level up for Estelle. Whoa. Well, we're outside now. Darn it, wrong way. This looks like the main deck. Someone please tell me why this thing has to be so ridiculously huge and easy to get lost in. At this point, my only real hopes are to either find a parachute or someone take control of one of the smaller airships. Either way, gotta keep going. Is there a chest down here? I highly doubt they're just going to let us go. There she is. Crap. Ah. Heh, that's far enough, girlie. Not too bad though, escaping from custody on the Glorious and all. The thought of Cassius Bright does not disappoint. You understand, of course, that trying to resist is pointless. Be a good little girl and lay down your weapon. Is this Joshua? Alright, I need to get my Joshua voice back real quick. How did Ralsei talk? Ralsei was like, "Oh no, what do we do about this, Chris?" What a pathetic showing, Estelle Bright. Huh? Oh, don't recognize me with the helmet, do you? Fine then, look into the face of the one who bested you. Huh? Oh, it's fucking you. Holy fuck, someone became a part of Ouroboros? Huh, you remember at last. I doubt you ever thought you'd encounter me again, even in your worst nightmares, Mayor Dalmas' former steward. Oh, I think I remember you. You're Mayor Dalmas something or other, I think. How can you be so uncertain? Yes, I'm Gilbert, former steward of Mayor Dalmor. You can't even remember those who you have arrested. Unbelievable. Well, excuse the heck out of me for being surprised. I mean, first of all, didn't we hand you over to the army for trial and stuff? How do you even manage to get here? You doubted my resourcefulness during the coup. I managed to escape in the chaos. Shortly thereafter, Ouroboros found me, and so I pledged my allegiance to them. I don't know whether to call that tenacious or just thick-headed. Are you serious, dear Jäger? You're not actually going to fight, are you? And again, you underestimate me. I'm a prodigy of the sword as much as the pen. A master of both. But, I remember you screamed back when you got roughed up by those special ops guys at the lighthouse. Do you really think you're cut out for combat? It was high-pitched too, like... Silence! I've been part of a huge number of combat enhancement programs since I first entered the Society's service. My physical abilities have been greatly increased and my knowledge of battle tactics is unparalleled. So don't think you can best me again, Bracer scum. For the love of... just play along for now. Now then, Estelle Bright, if you want to live, throw aside your stick, get down on your knees and beg for mercy. If you do that, I may even forgive your past transgressions. Oh, what an offer. I'm moved to tears over here, really. But sorry, I'm pretty thick-headed too. Maybe I can't beat one of your crazy enforcers on my own, but I can sure throw down with the likes of you. So bring it on, Screamer. And he got a crit turn too. Not great. Titanic Roar would hit everybody. They have 3k health too. Um, 2000 HP is better than tier. Yeah, the problem is Estelle has to find a crit turn here.
Let's see what color your blood is. We're good to go.
The problem is they're not going to let me really do anything here, right? Like stone impacts. They're definitely going to prevent me from doing it. Damn it, this is rough by myself. What a resilient woman. She's running on empty though. Enough played, I'm surrounded and take it down. Just in time. Looks like you're having a hard time. Allow me to assist. That won't be necessary. She put up quite a fight, but we'll wear her down eventually. You're welcome to watch, of course. I wasn't talking to you. What are you? Too slow. What? What are you doing? I'm sorry, but you're not the one cut out for this. Really, what were you thinking? You may be a full bracer, but you're still a total loose cannon. What were you going to gain by trying to fight them all by yourself? No way. Joshua? This isn't a dream, is it? Things would be nicer if this were a dream. Fortunately, reality isn't so convenient. Huh? You finally show yourself. It's been a while, Lube. You knew I would find my way on board. It was entirely possible, given your skills. Still, I'm curious as to how you actually managed it. I boarded one of the scout ships that went ahead of the Glorious to check its route. None of the enforcers were about, so it was fairly trivial to sneak in. You even guessed that Wiseman would request the Ark? You really haven't lost your touch, Black Fang. Oh, thanks to you, really. Though it always was a bit nerve-wracking, wondering if you or someone else would find me. There are few who can see through your skill at obfuscation. But stealth has its weaknesses. The instant someone notices you, you lose your one advantage. You have lost your advantage, Black Fang. What do you think a Fang can do against a Blade Lord? Wait. For your information, Löwe, I'm still plenty ready to go. I don't care how strong you are. We won't make it that easy on... Stand back, Estelle. Löwe is powerful, more so than the both of us combined. Ugh. And knowing that, you still came here. Some might call that naive, but I know you better than that. What drove you to leave her in the first place? If you wish to protect someone, protect them. If you wish to cut them from your life, then do it, completely. Did I not teach you to be thorough? To be decisive? Yes, you did. That was the very first lesson you taught me after Weissman was done tuning me. If she means that much to you, you should never have left her side. You should have stayed with her, tormented by guilt or otherwise. The fact that you didn't is just another form of escapism, nothing but deceit. I know that, Löwe. I know that you're trying to tell me. Do you really? Joshua? But in that case, what about you, Löwe? This should have been my price alone to pay, my burden. And yet you joined the society too, and now they call you the Blade Lord. Why are you still working with Weissman? My cooperation with Weissman has nothing to do with you. I do so because of my desires. Your desires? You mean about Karen? Petty revenge won't bring Karen back. So I want to see if her death was worth it. I want to put humanity to the test. That's why I'm working with the professor. Put humanity to the test? Enough talking. You have three options. You and the girl both surrender. You protect the girl and you die. Or you abandon the girl and escape by yourself. Make your choice. Joshua. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking option 4. What? What? You. I fiddled with the orbital engines a little. Left alone, the Society's glorious ark will be another wreck on the ocean floor soon. Hey Joshua, could you maybe warn me when you... You really are a magician. You need authorization for the engine room, so I didn't think you'd be able to worm your way in there. I altered each of the 22 engines in a slightly different manner. Weissman could sort it out. Maybe Ren too, but with them gone, the only one left is you, Löwe. Final ace in the hole to put a stop to the plan. Well done. But to use it now, Just how long do you intend to keep deluding yourself? I hope you have an answer when we next meet. I'll be looking forward to it. Joshua, we can talk later. I've got an airship prepared for an escape. We need to head down the stairs ahead of us and get to the hangar. Yeah, come on. Hello, Joshua? You are 10 levels above Estelle? Can I give you new equipment? No? Probably not, right? I mean, the ebony shoes are better, but I don't know how long we're going to keep Joshua. This is awkward as fuck. God damn it. Okay, they want me to solve this puzzle, I guess.
That's that. Let's move out.
Star rabbits. Were you hoping somebody would come along and put more stuff for you to take? Now they're making this one a maze too. God damn it. I mean, with Joshua around, we actually don't have anything to fear, really. I think. True dual strike.
That's that. Let's move out.
7 rings cane. Wear good shoes and you'll never see the feet. Okay. By the way, I was ready to take those 4 Ouroboros enforcers down. I was completely ready to take them down with as much force as possible. But I was waiting for an opening because the game didn't really give me any. You know? But I was waiting for when True Barrage would be ready, and when True Barrage was ready, I could at least take out one of them, you know. And then we would have whittled away at the rest of them. So yeah, probably could have beaten them too. If I made a good enough case for it. Gate is shut tight. There's even more rooms here. How big is this fucking thing? You know what? Where does this lead? Oh, this gate is shut. Shut. Okay. Proxy puppet. You don't understand how it is to come with 500 unique treasure chest phrases that are brimming with sarcasm. I can see that, dude. Okay, nothing in here. Let's get over here. Say, haven't we met before? Sure. I think. All right. Estelle is almost as strong as Joshua, by the way. If they fought, they would be like very close, I would say.
That's that. Let's move out.
All right. Down we go. I mean, we made it almost without any problem, really. Holy! Since when does an airship have its own landing port? Yes, the Crimson Ark, the glorious pride of the society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. It can provide berthing up to 12 smaller vessels. It can provide berthing of smaller vessels. That's unbelievable. I secured an airship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar farthest in. Got it. This is the airship, right? Joshua's so unserious. I swear to God. You're a little bit late, aren't you? Oh, it's Campanella. You... Campanella? Joshua, how cold! You have that nice long heart-to-heart with Löwe, and you don't even stop by to say hello to our old friend Campanella? I didn't think he was still on the ship. Let me guess, I knew it was coming this way. Well, I am the one the Grandmaster sent to observe the plan. It's my job to notice more than the others do, after all. It's impressive, though. You've changed quite a bit in the, what, half a decade since we last met. You've become much more of a man, And you literally haven't changed at all. Even your appearance is exactly the same, as though you haven't aged a day. Well, I make sure to never skip my daily skincare after all. I've heard you enjoy a good romp in the dress every now and then. Perhaps I could introduce you to some cosmetics? Could you be more aggravating? You were waiting here for us because you wanted to fight, right? Just fight us already. Haha, oh my goodness, what a strong little girl. I wonder what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Wait, who plucked whose heart like... I forget myself though, your proper girlfriend is that bandit girl, isn't it? Ooh, Joshua, you're such a stud. It's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you even knew about Gisette, but either way... Our abilities in combat should be about the same, and I doubt Estelle will sit idly by. Do you still intend to stop us with force? No, that wasn't my intent at all. As I said, I'm simply here to observe the plan unfolds. I've no duty to impede you two directly. Wait, really? Then why bother waiting for us here? To say my farewells, of course. But you know, just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all. So I thought I'd help make your escape story a little bit more riveting. Oh, come on. What? The pale Apache flying oval puppet. The society already has working models. And so a new obstacle arises to block the reunited heroes. How will this affect the legend? Let's find out. Well, this is the final boss of the day. Let's use Abyss Fall, why not? Theoretically, Estelle could, with Heartbreak, cancel this guy's craft. But it obviously doesn't work. What did I expect? Did I expect it to work? Alright. That's 3 of the smaller machines gone. A clean strike aimed at a weak spot. False weak spot. You know what? Joshua, you go out of this circle. We have a crit turn soon. I'm going to have Estelle heal. And then we're going for a... just a regular attack. Oh, 14k. So we're going to attack with Joshua and then use the crit turn to put on our S-Craft. True Seva. $2.8k is good. Can I just use my arts as Estelle? Stone Impact should do fine, right? I think White Gehenna should be enough here. I mean, Joshua doesn't have much to do here, except True Dual Strike. True Dual Strike should do enough, and Stone Impact. Especially when I go True Barrage on Estelle. There we go. That should be enough. There we go. Easy peasy. Estelle level up. Haha, well done, well done. I expected no less of Joshua, but the Missy's really good as well. You, enough of your stupid messing around. No, there's no need to be so angry. Anyway, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. What? Haha, well then, you two, let's meet again soon. He's gone. That's just a little escape trick, you know, so don't worry about it. More importantly... Hey, you sure they came this way? Didn't you hear the sounds, idiot? No doubt about it. Estelle, we have to hurry. Right. Oh, we're going to get to hear Silver Will. Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched immediately. Got it. Activation key recognized. Confirmation code entered. And we can go. Well, I'm opening the hatch via remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Okay. It's them. Fire, don't let them escape. We're falling. It's fine, we'll correct shortly. There we go. I think they can just fly away. Hell with that. Sorting the airships, we're going after them. Whoa, this is a radar, isn't it? There's 3 lights getting closer, I think. Pursuers. We'll need to evade them somehow. Joshua, you know how to fly an airship? The basics, at least. The ship doesn't have any armaments, however. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Oh, great. Wait, why did he go for a ship with no weapons? His ship was undergoing maintenance, so the security was lighter. It was an emergency, so I didn't have time to be picky. An emergency? You don't mean the fact that I was caught on the Glorious? Enough. We're going to be flying rough, so hang on to something. Well. Holy shit. This is bad. Those guys chasing us seem pretty good. The pilots have been put through one of the Society's piloting-focused enhancement programs, most likely. They won't be very good at adapting to the unusual, but for more common tasks like chasing down a ship, they're very good. I get it, they're like those guys from earlier. If they're bad at adapting though, maybe we can cause some kind of accident. Yeah, we're hit! No wait, that wasn't our ship. That's no way. The Bobcat, but why? Joshua? Joshua, you're on the ship, right? That voice. Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be out of Libel by now. My brothers got all worried that you might run into a problem, so we've been shadowing that flying whale for a while. Really? Who was the one begging us to follow Joshua, looking all worked up and ready to faint? Kyle! Enough, you two, and besides, you have a little payback to give to the society yourselves. We thought we could stick around here until we settled our other debt. I see. Thank you, you saved me. Yeah, you better be grateful. We've had an eye on you for a while and noticed you were firing back. There's some kind of problem? I had to take a ship with no armaments. It's proven to be a bit of an issue. I can imagine. What do we do then? Right, then we'll split them in two. Can probably lose one, right? One? No problem. It's a plan then. Blessings of ideas be with you. Joshua, take care, you hear me? Goddamn Joshua. He's going to leave again, isn't he? Estelle, is anything on the radar? Nope, all lights are out. It looks like... Seems we completely lost them. Good. Gotta say I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. But I suppose the relationships between people aren't that simple. Well, what's this all of a sudden? Put two people together and maybe they'll fight, but maybe they'll be friends. All kinds of stuff can happen. That's just how people act, you know? Yes. How people act was never very clear in the world I lived in. Oh. Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. Why is Estelle bobbing? Fuck. We're going to do this right now, right? Hi, J2O. We're going to do this right now, right? We're going to talk about this. Fuck, it's going to be sad. But, even you had some good times with Liv and your sister, right? Liv told you about that, didn't he? It's true, I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. What? After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamel were no longer my own. I think it's because I gave up being human and chose to become a puppet. By the way, Estelle is vibing for whatever reason. I don't know why that happens. It's probably a bug or something happening on my system, but Estelle is currently vibing. We could interpret it as she's just shaking right now. Right, she's just shaking. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. That man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground. Look, she's vibing right now. I don't know. Oh. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. All he knew was that he was hurting my sister. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister, and I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed onto the man's back. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I had managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people even then? I'd never even been taught how, but I removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes, like I was being attacked by a wild animal. But there was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister, gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Liver was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Liver, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. I remember every detail, you see. But even talking about it like this doesn't make me feel sad. It's just a slight tugging at the heart, like reading a stranger's diary. And the same is true of my time with you. No. I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I learned happiness and joy with you, and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's what my real self was feeling. The empty void of a broken puppet that is Joshua astray. This is goodbye, Estelle. Please do not chase after me anymore. I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Being with someone like me will never be good for you. And to be frank, you will only be a burden to me. So... Estelle stopped vibing, so that's good. You're a terrible liar, you know that? What? Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left. And now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left. The real reason, the one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken. You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never ever have. And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you? Or you'll hold me back? What? That's all a bunch of lies. Every single one. Especially the last one. They aren't lies. No, Joshua, really listen. I understand now. You're really, really scared. What? You think it's your fault that your sister died? And you'd never, ever forgive yourself if something happened to me? That's why you ran away from me that night? Everything else was just pinned on afterwards. Haha, that's ridiculous. Weissman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. He took away my ability to feel it so that I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it. I'm not talking about something that superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course. It's because I'm a broken wreck of a human being. Nuh-uh. No, wrongo. We aren't letting self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of it as someone else's problem, to get away from it. A lot of people do that. And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from a danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You aren't a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared, mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart, and you're lying to yourself about it. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right. But that can't... Why? Can you... Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm Liberal's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Astray in the world. I know more than Wiseman, or Löwe even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Stop. But I need to say this. I don't want to just be one more person you feel like you have to protect. As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. It's not gonna change even if you leave again, Joshua. It's what I have to do to be who I am. And so, Joshua, let's make a promise. Promise? Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't be. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense the society throws at me, I won't die. So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore, I promise. Estelle, Why? How? I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. I could never even shed tears as an act, but now... Aw, it's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want. And I'll just hold you like this. God damn it, those two. Haha. That was a little embarrassing. No kidding. Alright. Here, let me return this. Oh. These two. I swear to God. Seriously, Joshua, this is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off on others without thinking, buddy. Yes. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? Kind of person, She was friendly to everyone she met, kind of almost to a fault, and she had dignity born of humility. She and Löwe, the Löwe back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child. Friendly, kind and dignified. So she was kind of like Chloe then. It's a good comparison thinking about it. Oh my god. We have Joshua back. The real Joshua. Oh my god. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. Estelle? Oh, nothing. Oh, speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick too, not just me, right? You have some serious groveling to do when we get back. Estelle, I do... If you say something like, oh, I don't have the right to go back, I'm just gonna drag you back by your hair, okay? Sure, you were Wiseman's spy, but you didn't even know it, right? Even helping the bandits get the ship back was done to try and stop the society, right? If you tell Dad about the society's plans, that'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. You guys don't know how... That scene was beautiful. That was super beautiful. It's kind of like the last scene of the game, of last game. where it was like this huge what the fuck moment, and it was super tragic and sad. This one's just plain beautiful. You know? Besides, even if you want to stop the society, you can't get back to that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster. And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as I originally planned. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on, how can you say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know it's a society we're talking about, but were you really going to kill them all? It will take nothing less to stop Wiseman and Löwe. And even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious. For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You were going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're all... Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? No, not at all. It's just that you have matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought... Oh my god, his smile. That makes me happier than I thought possible. Oh, come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile still make my heart race? It's 'cause it's been a while, isn't it? It still gets me right there. Estelle? Hey, you got along pretty well with that tomboy, right? Tomboy? Tomboy? Oh, you mean Josette? Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Understand each... Did you kiss her? What? Question, answer, give. Right. Of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Oh, good. Well, then... Can I request a do-over of that night? A do-over? Oh. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know. And it was all your fault mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. God damn it, Estelle. Estelle. Estelle, I suppose I do. Oh my god, they are cute. Hey, Joshua. God, it's them. It's the Sky Bandits. Those two. The tomboy? What? Aw, heck, you got away too, huh? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction, but I don't think they'd like that. They'd like grimy tomboys. Come on, Josette, don't start a fight. You won't object to a brief truce, I hope, Miss Bracer. Yeah, well, you guys did save us back there, after all. So, thank you, really. We wouldn't have made it without you. Haha, there's no need to thank us. Psh, I don't remember saving you. So just keep your thanks to yourself, okay? Okay, no one is going... Okay, one of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, it looks like. That aside, Astray, what are your plans now? Huh? We came to ask again if you wanted to come with us, but I'm thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh? Yes, forgive me. I'm not really certain how things would go from here. Right now, though, I will be traveling with Estelle. Joshua? Huh, I see. Ah, whatever, at least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come back to us. You'll always have a place on the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me an airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. Thank you, Josette. Don, Kyle, I owe you all so much. Huh, that's our line. Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again someday. I think Estelle hit it pretty on the nail there. Joshua was just elusive all the time there. And he let it shine through that he was like in this mode of I don't care about anybody, but he let it shine through pretty heavily that he still cares. And it fits his character, you know, like Joshua was not gone at that moment. Like what he said, he was absolutely lying to himself at all times, you know, during this. And we saw it, like in so many things. It's probably better if you just relive it at one point. If I just rewatch the scenes where Joshua is present of some other playthrough or something, and it's probably pretty apparent at that point, and it's pretty apparent what he is doing, right? But that's what I like about RPGs sometimes when the story is good, you know, is that it has that nuance that you can see that you don't see on the first playthrough, but you see it in subsequent playthroughs. That's what I like, for example, about Xenoblade. Xenoblade, like, if you just play it once, and you just look at the story the way you played it once, it is just a regular RPG story most of the time. But what makes it special for me is the thing that you get when you look deeper, when you watch it a second time, when you play it a second time through, and you see all of these nuances in the story being crafted, and the background things that are happening, and the stuff you can analyze about the story, you know? That's what makes it my favorite game series. And it feels like Trails is pretty much on there as well, you know? I have to rewatch like all of the scenes with Wiseman, really. Because that, in the first game, came out of nowhere, really. I thought, at least. Estelle, what is it? You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. You were captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way, the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. Oh. And to be honest, Löwe probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. I'm fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity at how weak I was, I mean. All of the Enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they are all masters, far stronger than me, even Ren. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah. But I do promise. I promise I won't... I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I will walk with you until the very end. Joshua, I promise too, to the very end. Oh my god. That's the chapter finale? That was a phenomenal chapter and all. It was phenomenal from start to finish. It was a really short chapter, but it was great. Holy fuck. This is Blue Blanc. The device is in place. I await the beginning of the ceremony. This is Direwolf. All done here. Hurry up and get this started. This is Bewitching Bell. The beta is in place. Hehe. Ren here. I'm ready so we can start whenever. The moment is upon us. Let begin stage 3 of the plan. Oriole, sealed in the darkness where Septium's light does not reach, may you gaze upon our poor material world through your gospel. This is not great. And this right after we got one of the most touching scenes. Gaze upon these 4 pillars. They are the final shackles that bind you. Simple they may appear to be, but know that their purpose was long shrouded by the decree of man, with hands which bend the will of all reveal their true form. I have a feeling shit's about to hit the fan. Pretty hard, too. Ladies, gentlemen, our blessed celebration is ready. Now go enjoy it to your fullest. Excellent. We the enforcers of Ouroboros, by the order of Anguis, we shall liberate you of all your shackles. Chapter 7, the Tetracyclic Towers. Gransel Castle. And that is the situation as it stands, and all the information I gathered while aboard the Glorious. This is like looking into the maw of madness. To think a monster of a ship like that has intruded into Libel. What could they possibly plan to do with something so powerful? Unfortunately, I did not manage to learn all the details of the gospel plan. I do know that they've already begun the next phase of it, though. They said the 3rd stage of the plan was getting ready to start, but that's about it. The situation is grim. General Morgan has the army begun to plan a response. These two, as might be expected, contacted Cassius last night before coming to us. At his suggestion, I've put the entire army on the state of high alert. We have the entire aerial fleet in the air patrolling the width and breadth of the kingdom now, Your Majesty. I see. Very good. Estelle, Joshua, thank you very much for your hard work. No, it's nothing. We just did the right thing, you know. To be honest, I should have approached you much earlier. I apologize for my earlier behavior, especially the theft of the airship. Wait, Joshua. It's alright, Estelle. I'm prepared for whatever punishment they deem fit. Your Majesty, what should we do with him? Yes, I believe we'll have to bend the letter of the law to match its spirit in this case. In light of all the information on the society you've brought us Joshua astray, I'm willing to pardon you for your past deeds. Really? But, Your Majesty... It's alright, Joshua. To be honest, an orphan of Hamel deserves far greater recompense than the Queen's simple discretion. Oh. As I imagined, you do know that I knew of the massacre and have remained quiet about it until now. What? What do you mean? The 100 Days War began with a furious declaration of war from Erebonia to Libel. It was given on the basis that the butchery at Hamel was conducted by Libel's armed forces. However, as a condition of the treaty that ended the war, the Empire retracted the accusation, on the grounds that neither side would ever, under any circumstance, speak of Hamel again. Just like Löwe said, once I considered the circumstances, I could, if vaguely, see what had happened in the Empire. However, even though Cassius' counterattack plan had gained us significant victories, Erebonia had not committed the bulk of its military to the invasion of Libel. If they returned with the greater part of their army, after realizing that, I agreed to their conditions. Oh. I chose to prioritize my nation's safety with the pursuit of the truth. I destroyed any hope the victims, who were lost in the shadows, had for justice. Those words that Lieutenant Lawrence, that Leonhard said to me, "You're hardly qualified to feel pity for me," he was absolutely correct. Your Majesty, please, do not blame yourself. You had no connection to the massacre, and the safety of your entire nation was at risk. As a ruler, you made the right decision. Joshua, this land of Libel is my home. It is a place that mended my broken heart. I don't hate you for choosing to protect it, Your Majesty. I thank you for it. Joshua, yeah. Thank you, Joshua. To hear you say that feels as though a burden was lifted from my shoulders. Estelle, Joshua. Everyone. Estelle, I'm so glad you're safe. And Joshua. You're both back. Chloe, Tita. Hi guys, sorry to make you worry. Really, you two? The way you behave can drive a woman to drink, you know. Ha. Still though, good to see you brought back a little runaway after all. Shira, Agate. Joshua didn't know that we call Agate, but now by Agate and not something different. Glad to see you two are back. I'm certain this too must be the divine guidance of Eidios. Sorry for all the fuss. You dang well better be. Oh, Kevin. I gotta tell you, Estelle, when you got snatched up, I just about flipped out in every direction I could. Seriously, don't make me worry like that next time, okay? Yeah, sorry about that. So then, this must be... Yes, I'm Joshua Astray. A pleasure to meet you, Father Graham. Even more handsome than I expected. And wait, you know me? I heard about you once or twice while keeping an ear open for what Estelle was doing. I heard how you helped Estelle when she was in need several times. Thank you, I'm grateful for your help. It wasn't a big deal. So if you two haven't made up, I won't say anything. Except... Just don't leave your girlfriend in the lurch like that again, eh? Otherwise some of us will take that as a cue she's single again. I will keep that in mind. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Nothing, just a guy thing. Yes, it's nothing. If it's something dirty, I can show you the girl thing we do with the stick in the response. Estelle, that can mean so much. And a lot of connotations of that are weird. Pardon me, Your Majesty. Oh. Dad? Cassius? General Bright, thank you for coming. Have you gotten the orders out to all forces? Yes, I flew out here as soon as I was finished. I thought it was about time to come and do my duty as a father. What? We spoke on the phone yesterday, but this is the first time we've met face to face in a while. Yes, it is. I'm sorry I made you worry. I knew the oath you made. I'm nearly as much to blame as you are. You needn't apologize, but I must do my duty. Oh. Whoa, wait, Dad. It's alright, Estelle. That's what you're supposed to do to a runaway son, right? Exactly. It looks like you understand now. Just so badly everyone was worried about you, Yes. It's just the sort of thing someone like me wouldn't realize, isn't it? Yes, it's a hard thing to truly grasp. No man stands alone, even if he tries his hardest to. He's affected by those around him. And conversely, he affects those around him, simply through the act of living. Even without meaning to, we form relationships, and in time those relationships become bonds. Bonds? And a bond once formed never breaks. No matter how far we travel, no matter what path we follow, they remain in some form. You understand just how strong such bonds can be now? Yes, honestly, I'd underestimated them. I didn't understand how powerful they could be at all. Joshua, if you've learned that, then I think your little walking tour was worth it. Joshua, you damn fool of a son of mine. Welcome home. God damn. Cassius, Dad. I might say half of the foolishness comes from the parent myself. It's a lovely moment, Morgan. Now come on. Pardon me. What's going on? Captain Schwartz, what is it? Your Majesty, sirs, there are massive groups of unidentified... I can't talk anymore, apparently. Your Majesty, sirs, there are massive groups of unidentified creatures near all 5 major cities. From the reports, we suspect there may be archaisms, but we're not sure. What? They've started moving. Also, we've received reports of herds of armored beasts and soldiers wearing red from every region. Local guard forces are engaged in fighting them back. As I feared. I should return to Haken Gate immediately. Also... Schwartz, there can't possibly be more. There is. We lack the details, but there's some kind of abnormality. Is the only way to put it at the towers. The top of each tower has been engulfed in darkness. It's bizarre. What in the... I hate when my bad feelings turn out to be right. Furthermore, a guard ship on patrol attempted to approach one, but it began suffering catastrophic system failure as it approached and only barely managed to pull back. Orbital suspension. What about ground-based scouts? I've already dispatched them. No word back yet. Excuse me, Captain Schwartz, I have a report. The scouting units deployed to the towers have all been destroyed. It sounds impossible, but every squad was scattered. By just one person. The reports are consistent. What? That can only be... Yes, an enforcer could do that. Dad, the normal army troops have no hope of defeating them. Let me go. Excuse me, Joshua, but why are you trying to go out on your own? Did you already forget the promise we made? But Estelle... Society's on the move. As a brace of liberal, I can't just sit back and ignore them. I'm going after them too, either way. Estelle... It isn't just Estelle either, I'm coming as well. I have my own personal reasons for wanting to confront one of them, after all. As do I. Shera, Sin... Point is, you're the only one tied up in this. No running off without us, got it? That's right, Joshua. This is just the kind of time we all need to work together. Agate, Tita. Thank you, I appreciate it. Looks like you've decided. Then allow me to take a formal request of the Bracer Guild on behalf of the Royal Army. I want you to investigate and resolve the situation at each of the tetracyclic towers. Bring the phenomena to a halt, and if possible, apprehend those responsible. Yeah, got it. The guilds accept your mission, General Bright. Grandmother, will you lend us the sail? Huh? Your Highness? Certainly, this is a situation which demands haste. I was considering offering the sail regardless, but... If you're asking yourself, does that mean you're ready? No, not yet. When I return the ship, however, then I will have an answer for you. Hehe, very well. Liberal's wings of hopes are yours to use as you see fit. Thank you very much. Julia, prepare the sail for launch, please. We must head to the towers immediately. By your command, milady. And so, Libel fell into chaos not seen since the 100 Days War. Cassius and Morgan returned to Lacey Fortress and the Hulking Gate respectively to take command of the Royal Army. Meanwhile, Estelle and her friends headed for the towers which dotted the landscape using their sail. Oh! Do we immediately go there? I didn't expect you to have to go back to Erebonia, Olivier. Sorry. It's a bit out of the blue. No, to be honest, I was due back some time ago. How are you, Estelle? So monopolized my time. I delayed my return for a while. I see. Sorry, I guess it's my fault. Not at all. Don't you worry your precious head over it. In return for my accompanying you hither and yon, I was able to reunite with my dear sweet Joshua after all. You're the same as always, Olivier. Say, Olivier. What is it? You... No, never mind. Thank you for taking the time to help Estelle on her journeys. I merely followed my whims. You need not be so guarded. Though if you insist on a passionate farewell kiss, well... Yeah, no, that's enough, thanks. Can't you say a goodbye seriously at least once? I thought you would have learned by now that I'm always serious. Estelle, Joshua, Shira, everyone. You have great trials ahead of you, so be careful. Know that Olivia Lenheim shall pray for your success from the skies of Erebonia. Thanks, Olivier. You take care too. Stay safe, Olivier. If we get the chance, we should go drinking again. Next time we meet, try ditching the love-struck alien act, alright? Goodbye, Olivier. Didn't know you long, but it was good times. See ya. Farewell, Olivier. Thank you for your help. And as soon as he came in, we're ditching him. Immediately. God damn it. Hey. Grandpa. Hello again, friends. Tita, have you been a good girl? Yep. Back up a sec, Gramps. Why are you here? Well, as you may have noticed, a fair bit's going on. They brought me on board a few days ago. Far more importantly, Estelle, Joshua. It does an old man's heart good to see you two back safe. Yeah, we managed somehow. I'm sincerely sorry to have worried you, Professor. No, my boy, if you're back safe, that's what matters. So the business at hand is the tetracyclic towers, and that strangeness atop them. Looks like I'll have to throw this old back into another mystery. Thanks, Professor. I was wondering too, do you have any suggestions for which tower we should start with? That's a good question. The closest are the Anvil and Cornelia towers, but really, they're all the same now. With your sail speed, the distance doesn't really matter. My advice would be to prioritize targets where we have solid information on our enemies. Information like what? We received an update from the scout, a unit dispatched to Esmela's tower. A masked man in formal white clothing appeared there. That must be the Phantom Thief guy. But what we heard back in the castle to be defeated by one man. Seems he has the skill to back up all that bragging he did. Blue Blanc, the Phantom Thief, his specialty as an enforcer is trickery. False image copies, shadow pinning, that sort of thing. Fighting him is going to be like fighting a riddle. That sounds stucky. So just knowing who the enemy is will make it easier than any other tower. Okay, let's head into Esmela's tower first. As you wish. Engines full ahead. Set course for Esmela's tower in Roland region. Question is this going to be as linear now? Are we just funneled into this? Because we probably are, right? And so ends the moratorium I placed upon myself. No, I may have yet one chance left, perhaps. Wait! God damn it, Dorothy. Ah, you two. Aw, they're gone. Whew. Didn't make it in time, huh? Huh? What good reporters. Were you hoping to get on board as he did during the Dragon case? Yeah, and we heard Joshua was back. Ah, whatever. Dorothy, hurry up and grab a shot of the assail. If you use a long distance lens, we should be able to get a usable shot. Aye, aye, sir. You said your goodbyes. Such as they were to make, yes? How have your preparations come along? I managed to arrange everything with my uncle. As for Chancellor Osborne, he actually found the idea to be perfectly timed. He does seem like the kind of man who would be well liked by Liberalians. This will be a grand processional. You have the nastiest hobbies. I can already see their shocked expressions in my mind. Ha ha ha! But that is a large part of my goal, my friend. And so, when we next meet, we shall be foes. Do not lose to the likes of the society, my erstwhile Liberalian allies. What the fuck, Olivier? And that after Estelle trusted you. Holy fuck. We arrived at Esmela's tower. Whoa, that was seriously fast. That wasn't even 30 minutes, was it? Hehe, that's about right, yeah. We were about 3 times as fast as a big passenger airship. The engine, right? What's happening on top of the tower? Let me put it on display. What the heck? Looks like that black wave the Gospels emit, but static. Yes, but unlike the waves, it's confined to the top of the tower. I wouldn't recommend we get close. Julia, how will we get to the surface? Unfortunately, the terrain is too rough to land on the assail. Should be able to get close enough to lower the lift while hovering. Use that. The lift? The cargo bay elevator lift. It's normally used to load items onto the ship. Ah, okay. Now we just need to decide who should investigate the tower and who should stay in reserve. Esmelas was Chloe. Absolutely. We want Chloe because he has a connection to Blue Black. I would have said Olivier. But... you know what? We're taking Father Kevin with us for this one. Right? Right then, I'll be busy in the lab downstairs. If you kids need your Orbments tuned or need any quartz, come by. You bet. Right, remember you lot, we still don't know what the enemy's goal is. Have a care as you rush into danger like palms, you hear? Okay, once we're ready, let's get to the surface. Yeah, the lift is in the cargo bay. There he is. Oh my god, it says Joshua Bright again. That is so cool. I'm so glad it says Joshua Bright again. Princess, please do your utmost to protect Princess Claudia. And Your Highness, please take care of yourself. Well, Chloe has some connection to Blue Blanc, right? At least it was. a little bit. Hey Zin. Can we just talk to you? Hello everyone. Are you alone today? Well, my usual drinking spot have gone back to his empire, you know. Might be a little late, but I was giving him a farewell toast. Alright. You drank with Olivia a lot, didn't you, Sin? You two make for an odd pair, thinking about it. Haha, that's true. It's true we didn't have much in common, except the love of good alcohol. Maybe that's why we got along so well. People can enjoy seeking out things different from themselves, after all. Yeah, maybe. Well, hey, if you want, I can pull up a chair with you. Ain't healthy to drink alone, after all. But are priests even allowed to drink alcohol? Well, to be precise, no, it's forbidden. But I'm sure Idios, in her infinite grace, would forgive a minor trespass, or three. Boy, you're just a paragon of faith, aren't you, Kevin? Thanks, that's kind of you. Can't let an offer like that go to waste, can I? I'll invite you sometime. I'm not sure I should speak to everyone, really. Hey, this is the workshop room. The storeroom's the other way. Oh, Estelle? Straight to the professor, huh? Yeah, I thought I'd peek in and see how the research is going. So he's already begun looking at the strange barrier around the towers. He's looking into that too. But there's something else he's researching. Something else on top of all the stuff going on. He's shouldering another project on top of looking into those towers? Even for Russell, managing both at once would be difficult. Yeah, that's why I want to help with whatever I can. Oh, but if you need me, I'll be glad to help you too, Estelle. It's okay, you stay here for now. If you really need help, we'll come and ask Tita. Yes, I managed Russell needs a good assistant right about now. Yeah, I'll do my best. Take care, Estelle. Everyone. Looking to have your Orbments tuned. Yeah, we are, but why is everyone gathered here, Professor? Was getting an opinion or two. To be honest, I found a base for a certain piece of equipment I'm developing. A certain piece of... Well, when you put it like that, I've gotta know. I'm sorry, but I can't speak more of it just yet. It's quite possible nothing will come of it, and I'm just a stubborn old fool. For now, look forward to getting something new soon, and wish me luck, eh? Oh. Joshua. He has all of his slots leveled up. At least that's good. Oh my god, Kevin, by one Sepith. Okay, so these are the final quartz we're getting, huh? Probably. We might get better ones down the line, but I think EP Cuts 4 is going to be super important, right? EP Cut 4. We have one in inventory. Move free. Just space elements. But Joshua is fully decked out. Hit 4. I'm still going for EP Cut 4 because that shit is the bomb. Defense 4 poison mutes. We don't have much else to synthesize, really. We need more Sepith to synthesize more. I can get another hit 4 off. We are building a Mirage one. But cutting arts by 40%, EP of arts by 40% is super, super good. And probably Chloe needs that, right? She has EP cut free. By another 10%. This is crazy. Chloe. Chloe. Mine 2, mine 4, HP 4. Can she get mine 4? I thought mine 4 was already there. Don't we have a mine 4 one? We might not. Action 4, evade 4. Oh, we're with Joshua. I was wondering why Chloe's things look so weird. We were with Joshua. Alright. I'm going to keep Joshua as is for now. And I'm going to try my best not to do like weird things with it for now. Hello, Agate. Oh, you guys. You're still hanging around here? Yeah, we were just making sure you're ready. You look a little out of place up here yourself, Agate. This is the best place to keep track of you guys. The bridge's instrument and stuff let you check on what's going on outside the airship. Why, is that concern in your voice, Agate? You're going soft on me. Thanks for your concern, Agate. Well, just don't overdo it. Remember who the hell you're fighting after all. Yes, we should take care. Agate, you too, stay ready. I don't know when or how we might need your help. Don't need to tell me. Well, good luck out there. You need me? You know where to find me. Where's the rest of them? Oh, hi Shira. Hey Estelle. Hi Shira, so this is where you are. Thinking about things? I suppose. Seeing Ismela's tower again is just reminding me of simpler times, that's all. Now that I think about it, we have done a lot here. Haha, that's true. That's kind of where it all began, you know, with our first real job. Really? It was. That was back when you two were freshly minted junior bracers. Yeah, some local kids wandered into the tower. It was our job to go and rescue them. Of course, Dad ended up stealing the spotlight at the very end as usual. I'm not too surprised. That does sound every bit like Mr. Bright. You've come a long way since then. This time, it'll be up to you to put an end to things. Don't worry, Shira, we'll make it happen. I think that's everyone. We're going to have Kevin with us for this. I finally got some new crops growing in the laboratory. I heard the old man was up to something in here though, so come over and see what's what. What the fuck? Engine room, no trespassing. My voice is leaving me slowly. By the way. But yeah, if you're wondering what we're doing on the weekends, I'll probably play a bit more Metroid Prime. But I can already tell you that we are going to be playing Trails in the Sky on Sunday. Sunday until 4 PM. And we're starting 3 hours early, so that's 1 PM Central European time. That's where we're going to start until we're hitting 4 PM. That's when I'll have to stop streaming on Sunday. And before that, I'm going to be streaming Metroid Prime. But that will start way early. Like, Metroid Prime will start probably around 8 AM or something. on Sunday, and we'll stream probably for 4 hours or something, Metroid Prime, then we'll take a break, and then we'll stream Trails in the Sky at 1 PM Central European. But yeah, I wanna those are the 2 games that I kind of wanna clamp down on this year still. So Trails in the Sky and Metroid Prime, obviously. We still have like 2 weeks this year at most. So if I can finish like one of them, or even both of them, that would be great. So we can start of next year with something fresh, you know. I'll probably take a few weeks of break for Trails after this game is done. But not too long, honestly, because I really want to. But I definitely have to buy... third chapter first, because I don't even own that yet. Hey, you there? Hey, it's Faye. What are you doing aboard your sail? Old Man Russell brought me along. He was worried about not having an engineering team along, so... Oh, okay. But now he doesn't need me for much, so I'm helping out where I can. So you guys want to use a lift then? Not just yet. There's another door I can go into. Oh. I can't go into it. It's descent. Right then. Okay, just jump on the plate there. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. I really want to clamp down on the Trails. Should be pretty stable, but try to avoid the edges. What? I'll have to see. I need to stagger my buy-ins a bit, because the next month is going to be tough financially for me. So I'll have to see if I can even afford it right now, right? It is also hard to find these games on Steam, by the way. Sky Third is now 25% off, it seems. Yeah, I'll probably get it soon. Probably. It's only 30 bucks in its normal state, so it's definitely easy to pick up alongside, even if it's not on sale. But it's probably not going to happen in January. So if we finish this game today, Sky Third is probably not going to be happen in January, probably around February or something. And I'm going to, at one point I want to pick up first chapter, obviously. Especially now that second chapter was announced. I definitely want to pick up third chapter soon, first chapter soon, right? So we can play both. Right, time to take care of things. We should get to the top of the tower pronto. Yes, something seems wrong, however. Does it? It's you guys. Are you the braces we were told about? Yeah, that's right. You're part of the scouting force? Yeah. I stayed behind to report the status of the tower to you guys. So apparently some schmo in a mask roughed you guys up. Yeah, but that's not all. How the hell do I... It's tower. It's off. It's off? How? I can't. You'll get it when you see. Come here, check out the entrance. What the... That's... what? Some sort of field, a barrier, or... It was like this when we arrived. When we tried to investigate, that guy in a mask showed up. Is the barrier blocking entry? The guy in the mask went in, so it's probably okay. I thought about giving chase, but my entire team's out of action. Man. Okay, leave this to us and get back to your squad. Understood. May ideas guide your steps. This is probably a trap. But we'll have to do it. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's different because it's activated. That could be it. Doesn't even have to be a trap. What in the... This is... Smell us. Altered space. We've been to the towers in this game, to each of them before, right? I think so. Wait a second. We went into the tower, didn't we? Spatial translocation. Looks like we got sent somewhere else. Oh, come on. This is just getting ridiculous. I mean, doesn't that mean there's no way to climb the tower? Calm down, Estelle. If Blue Blanc came in here, there must be some way. You're right. Okay, let's go. Carefully. Love the slightly creepy main theme here. It feels like these chapters are going to be a little bit shorter. I suppose I didn't need that, but I mean, you could have asked first. I'm thinking that probably like the 5 towers, visiting the 5 towers is going to be chapter 7. And then confronting Wise Man is going to be chapter 8, right? Probably. And then the game's going to end. Maybe. I don't know. That is my guess. Because we're literally confronting like each tower separately, and each tower does have an Ouroboros officer in there, so we're basically confronting each Ouroboros member separately, right? And we'll probably beat them. I don't know yet.
Nicely done.
I really couldn't care less about Blue Blanc, for example. I mean, you could also probably grind in here pretty well, right? Glam Choker. You've already looted this chest. You might have forgotten, but don't think you can just come Watson back and apologize. Oh. Oh god, the game's struggling. Smelling salts. The weight of chest lid causes it to shear off its old hinges. Awkwardly, you put the lid back on and try to pretend nothing happens. But yeah, basically, my predictions are just made because I don't know anything about the game, really. So, if you can, please do not spoil, you know? I just don't know. It's my first time playing most of these games. As you close the empty chest, you weigh the pluses and minuses of staying in there to jump out and scare the next person who checks it. Alright. That was for Chloe, right? She is at 615. 680. Do we get everyone's ultimate weapons in here? Reviving bomb. Inside the chest you find a tiny frog. You tap him on the head and he happily jumps away. Cute. God damn it. One thing that I notice is that these games from Falcom never go on really deep sales. Like, I've put a bunch of them on my Switch wishlist, by the way. And I always see, like, they are going on sales for like 25%. But never on really deep sales. It feels so surreal having Joshua back with us. You know? Okay, true flicker.
I'll save you.
Having Kevin is pretty great, all things considered, by the way. You know what? True dual strike doesn't work. Okay. You know, one thing I hate that this game does a lot recently is having just every enemy literally be immune to everything. That is one of the things that irks me a little bit, at least. Like, even in this is not even like a boss battle, it's just mid-boss battle or something, you know, along those lines. Really. Alright, That was not great of me. Okay, I fucked that up pretty hard. Nice.
This isn't good.
Let's do that again. What is going on? Yo, the game crashed. This is great. I have never seen that before. It's been a while since the game actually just crashed. And it's been a while since we saved too. I fucked this fight up so badly that the game even crashed. Game was like, you're not allowed to play anymore. You know? That's how badly I fucked up this fight. Hello, Chloe. Please take this blade. Or maybe the game heard me complaining about its systems and was like, you're not allowed to play anymore. Alright. This seems like the way forward. There we go. Joshua. I really would like Joshua to move a little bit sooner. Come on. You know, the worst thing is that we still have to contend with enemy arts, but they don't. That is like the worst thing for me. That enemies can just bullshit themselves out of us using arts against them, but they are completely immune to having their arts cancelled. And it's like, that's just not fair, you know? Tira, easy. Chloe just heals everybody. And Joshua will just abuse Shadow Spear as much as possible. Earthlands.
I'll save you.
He's actually weak against Earth elements, by the way.
I'll save you.
Nicely done.
There we go. Taiji Garb. You open the chest and see something you didn't notice the first time around. Without warning, the chest slams itself shut. Cannot open it again. I'm going to save real quick, just because. That was not what I got. This definitely is good for Joshua. And he can definitely benefit from the Ebony Shoes. Master Beat, Sleep Confused, Poison Blind. What did we get earlier? Eisenritter's Medal. Talisman crafted for Seption. Let's prevent sleep and confuse on Joshua. Oh, and maybe just prevent everything on Joshua. Didn't we get something earlier? The Glam Choker prevents mute. Okay, that's what we got earlier. S tablet. Which of your party members blocks entrance is the best? Agate. Fuck, Agate. God damn it. Treasure chests. I swear to God. Okay, so there's 3 entrances and exits to this. It's a fucking labyrinth. Dear all bomb. I wish I could tell you this was full of items again, but no, it's empty. Oh, Sepith. Without my contents, I'm bare. Wouldn't it be cool if there were? In the dust, you can faintly make out the imprint of whatever was in here previously. Blue falcons. Nothing in here but the handprint of whoever took what's inside. Hey, your hands look familiar. Is this for men only? This is actually worse than what Joshua got. but I can put them on Kevin. Okay, so this one was at least a dead end. That's great. I'm guessing this one over there is also dead end. I really hope that is true. Oh god. Okay. Reviving bomb. It's just as empty as you suspected it would be. Oh, this is evil. Cousin told me about you. You're a monster. Curia bomb. Breaking news, there's nothing in this chest. More at 11. P-charge. The last time I saw something this empty, I was looking at my calendar. Haha, sigh. Gina Garter. The empty chest opens with a groan. I guess it's tired of being opened over and over. Regina Garter. That's probably... Oh. It is slightly better for Estelle. Yeah, let's put it on Chloe first. She's a healer, remember? So we have to do that for all 5 towers, right? Or is there only 4 towers? I guess the Gransel region didn't have a tower, so it's 4, right? Yeah, I think it's 4. Löwe is not at a tower currently. It's only 4 Ouroboros members. Ouroboros enforcers that are guarding the towers. Emerald Talisman. I once heard on the playground that if you check a certain chest enough, it'll give you all the items and as much as mirror as you can hold. Hey. This is some sort of computer thingy, I think. Looks like some sort of computer terminal. Let's have a look. This should work. What? It does seem to be some sort of computer terminal for viewing information. Let's have a look at the contents. Concerning the seal mechanism, 1-4. My name is Celeste T. Auslese. I am the seal and if you would read the message to protect the the Gehenna Data Crystal 0. What the good is this? It's basically unreadable except for the beginning. Though that Auslese a bit. Yes, it's the name of the royal family of Libel. This may have been written by someone connected to us. That's true. It's possible that there's a connection there. Yeah, maybe. Well, it could be useful, so we should take it. Can you even decipher it at this point? I think I got a few words. but I don't think you can decipher the whole thing. Oh. Another one. Concerning the seal mechanism too, the purpose of this is to protect any contact between the and the humanity, thus ensuring I'll probably get all of them, right? Oh, these are different. Chest is as empty as your soul. Eight divination scarp. Chloe. Concerning the seal mechanism, 3 out of 4. In truth, data crystal 2. I think we got all of them. Pretty much. There's something in here that makes my PC doesn't like. You know? So we got 4 data crystals out of this. Oh my god, there's so many enemies here. P-charge too. I've already taken everything this chest ever had. Have we come back to Gloat? When Sepith. Chest is empty. Nothing else will appear yet. Just what kind of game do you think this is? Insulating tape. Dang, you really like reading these messages, don't you? Let me give you this straight. The chest is empty. That was a weapon for agates. This seems like progress to me. So I wonder, is there any way we can get over there? Doesn't seem like it. I think we explored everything. Didn't we? In the previous area? At least I thought I was pretty thorough, but maybe there's another pathway? Maybe? No, that is back. That is forward. And I can't get down there. Right? So no, that's all there is. I have a feeling next time we're going to do a whole lot of dungeon crawling and a little story. Because I feel like this game is going to make me crawl a lot of dungeons and a little less story. Alright. Is this the top of the tower? I think so, but look at it. So this is what they're hiding on the roofs with these dark barriers. Oh ho, that was Riley! I really thought I was going to have to voice him and Olivier with the same voice in the same scene. So you are here, you masked weirdo. Must we trade insults? I would expect better from the ones who managed to best every one of my challenges. Those challenges are half the reason I don't want to even bother talking to you anymore, you know? Putting that aside, this is something of an event, is it not? It has been an age since we last met, after all, Joshua Astray, Black Fang of Ouroboros. It has, hasn't it? I'll admit I was surprised you would support Weissman's plan. Ha, well, putting anyone else aside, I'm here out of curiosity. This land of Libel possesses a mysterious sort of dignity, wouldn't you agree? In the people, the lands, even the air, I simply wish to discern if this dignity is real. For when faced with disaster, it should shine forth all the greater. I see. In some ways, you're more like Weissman than I thought, I guess. Haha, what I seek is beauty in all its forms. The good professor's goals are somewhat different. I should think that you, above all others, would understand that. Ah, and my darling princess has come as well. May I assume that means you shall accept my adoration? Unfortunately, I fear I cannot live up to your expectations. If I were truly noble, I would not hesitate so. I shall have to give an answer when I return to the assail. When I return the assail, I dread the moment. Chloe. Haha, ah yes, that fear or shining proof of nobility. Oh, radiant wings which will not disdain to touch the disgusting insects crawling on the mud. Oh, come on, you're not going to fight us directly. What? Balancing clown's assault mechanisms. Now show me that radiance as it brings light to the shadowed lands. Oh, but we're fighting him too this time. That is at least good. Can these guys be confused? That would be the best outcome. What are they weak to? Nothing, obviously. An archaism made by the 13 factors can obstruct its enemy's actions. Blue Blanket Force X, Phantom Thief dazzles with strange magic, tricks that carry his foes into the grave. He has 17k, these all have 11k. You know, I think I said it before, but yeah, it does bother me a little bit. Right? That they all have no weaknesses, you know? Like, you could do so much with elemental weaknesses here. Like, you could have these guys have a strong elemental weakness against, like, water or something, you know? Something random. Or maybe even, I don't know, wind or something, you know? So have something thematic here. But they all have to be, like, perfectly in the middle. You know? No weaknesses at all. You just have to duke it out. I think it's a little bit too restrictive on your playstyle, you know? Obviously they resist Chaos Brand. I hope it's clear what I mean. Like, it's very restrictive on your own playstyle when you do this. I would like nothing more than really good, like, really good combat that rewards me for being intelligent, you know? Oh god. Going to cast Earth Wall with Estelle. When's Joshua going? Immediately. And in my opinion, like what I really want to emphasize here, it makes every fight a little less interesting, you know? The music is great, by the way. I'm going after Blue Blanc with the strong moves. Okay, Chloe. Yup. Titanic Roar is going to dispel all of his illusions immediately, and then we use Stone Impacts. Alright. So hit both of these machines. You know, I think Estelle should just cast Titanic Roar. Okay, Chloe. I can use Sacred Breath, right? Yeah. I want the other guy, I think. Yeah. Let's go for True Dual Strike on this one. A Titanic Roar on Estelle. I think we're doing pretty fine. Yeah, Estelle has to wait for Titanic Roar to happen. That is the one downside that we have here, is Titanic Roar happens way too late because Estelle is not very good at casting. Let me cast a Shadow Spear. You can just summon them, huh? That makes it way harder on me. Oh god. Sick AoE move, dude. Okay, Chloe. I really thought I could get rid of these machines first. Really? I don't want to use Estelle at this point. Death magic.
Now, light of the heavens, radiant fire.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the light active on shield.
I'm going to activate my max cast strategy right now. Because fuck blue blank.
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry Estelle. Alright, Kevin. Let's all gather together a little bit, at least. And then he forces us to use arts to... What a fucking coward. The problem is Joshua can't use arts anymore. So I'll probably have to get an EP charge on Joshua. Same to Estelle. Let's give an EP charge to Estelle. I'm going to use another Titanic Roar to get rid of all of them. I think the strategy worked out relatively well last time. He can only be hit by arts too, huh? Shadow Spear. Let's get rid of Blue Blanc first. Alright. Okay, these two should not be a problem right now. Alright. Oh boy. This was a tough one. I could have probably played better at a few points. But I am pretty happy with how it went so far. God damn it, Kevin. Alright. That leaves one of them. Dual strike. Alright. I think we're doing fine. Unless this guy can somehow revive Blue Blanc. I think this fight is pretty much over. Alright. That was it.
Nicely done.
Oh my god, Estelle jumped all the way to level 70. Kevin learned chain free. Holy fuck. Ooh, more capable than I had hoped for. Perhaps it is time we get properly serious. Huh? Hey. Hey, it's all back to normal. It seems my role has come to an end for now. Nothing for it, then. I suppose I shall withdraw. What? Hold on, you. Wait, please. Haha, as I expected it of the princess, but your braces also shine with certain ability. When next we meet, I shall take the full measure of your radiance. Well then, everyone, adieu. Darn it, he got away after all. So, this is the beta then, the final gospel made by the Society. It's even larger than the other new models. I'm glad the tower is back to normal and all, but what was he trying to do with this thing? All the mechanical chunk up here stopped working again, looks like. That's definitely not ominous, you know? And that barrier that was covering the tower's crown until a moment ago. What was that, I wonder? Regardless, the tower has been returned to normal. We should return to the assay for now. Yeah, we should discuss this with Professor Russell. I see, I see. Sounds as if quite a lot happens. Anyway, Professor, we thought you should have the beta. Oh, also we found this in the tower. Estelle handed over the crystal she found. Ooh, this is a memory crystal. The ancient Orbal cultures used these to store information. The information inside, it seems, is damaged somehow. Is there a way to restore it? Damaged? The crystal itself seems to be circuit imprinted septium, just like a normal quartz crystal. It may take a while, but I'm reasonably sure I can make the Capel read it. Could you do that then? Of course, leave it to me. So, beyond that, whatever it is in front of the tower doors, something you're calling the Shadow Tower? I should have gone myself. Grandpa? We've been calling it Shadow, but I think it might be the actual form of the towers. That is, as the components of the second seal on the aureole. Kinda want to be relieved, but it's all back to normal, but yeah. What's got me really worried is that they got the machines at the top working, and now they're stopped again. True. One way or another, we can't leave the society to do what he wants. We have to get to the next tower as soon as we can. Julia, do you have any information on the other towers? We did just get an update from the scout squad sent towards Cornelia Tower. They reported a man wearing a black suit and sunglasses entering the tower. Him? That must be Walter the Direwolf. Walter, Finally, a chance to meet him at on. Zin. Estelle, Joshua, I'm sorry to impose, but I'm coming with you to Cornelia Tower. I kind of figured that Zin would be coming with us. Tread Plains Road. Here they come. Howitzers, load and aim. Oh god, these are the society's machines. Fire! Ceasefire. All squads forward! Do not let a single one of these things into the city. For the Queen, for Liberal. I see. I believe I understand the situation. The army's detachment has already begun its defensive plan here. They were entirely prepared for this, so I do not believe guild support will be necessary. You're heading for Cornelia Tower next? Very good. I wish you the best. Good luck. As bad at hiding things as ever, I see. 6 years and you still haven't changed at all. Well then, it appears I have some work to do in that case. So we were at Esmelas. Now we're going to Cornelia. It's all going to be very similar, I feel like, to what we've been experiencing so far. We've arrived in the area around Cornelia Tower. The tower's peak is still shrouded by that strange barrier. Just like Esmelas, it's quite likely that the inside of the tower will be strange again. Hey, sorry to make you wait. Not really, you didn't miss a lot. We did have our first fight against Blue Blanc, so... yeah, you missed that whole thing, but it's not really... it wasn't really that interesting. I kind of figured we're going all... we're circling all the towers right now, and we're going to fight every enforcer along the way, and then we'll probably have a final dungeon after this. Probably. More story. Final dungeon. Oh, Sin. What was Killiga contacting us about? She wanted to know how things were up here. Told her about everything that happened at Esmela's tower. Oh, okay. I'm guessing you didn't mention our suspect for this tower. Well, anyway, shall we hurry and get inside? a second. Yeah, I did get that one. That boss theme. Pretty cool, I have to say. Please form your party. So we're going with Zin. Zin is very underleveled. You know, the problem is I really want to go with Chloe. I'm saving Agate for now. I don't know if I should level everyone evenly. Because we'll have to have Shira around for one of the next towers. And also probably Tita is going to come with Ren at the tower, right? So I don't know if I should take at least one of them with me right now. I'm taking Tita with me for now. I can always change the party lineup. Tita is kind of squishy. Yeah, that's true, but I kind of want to have them leveled like evenly somewhat if I can, you know? Because I really want to have every important character at every important fight, right? Like obviously Zin is going to come with this one, but against Ren we need to have Tita with us, right? So yeah, with Ren we have to have Tita with us, and then with who's that other guy? With Luciola, we need to have Shira with us, you know. Walter the Direwolf, huh? He practically juggled us back in size. Might be a bit easier with you around though. Do not put too much faith in me. I don't know if I will be of any help until I meet him in battle. You want to see Agate? Why not come along? Ha, good point. I'll be ready. You need me, just say the word. Right. I'll be counting on you. By the way, that's a little bit of a mistranslation or a misalignment, because we weren't with Agate in size. Right? Or did he? No, he didn't come to save us, right? It was Zin that was coming to save us. We were only with Shira in size. So it's Sin's time to shine. Now I have no one to drink with. Sorry, I'll be glad to join you once I get back. I know we weren't quite super crisis or goddess we're all going to die mode yet, but Shira, please don't drink too much. We might need you for something, after all. Don't worry about me. I'm hardly going to get drunk on just wine. That's not really what I meant. Why do I feel as though we're having two different conversations? Buy items. What can we buy? We can buy Tyrol bombs. Liberal News issue 9. Yeah, they have been pretty good about separating that, by the way, so far. Like, there is tons of extra dialogues if you bring certain characters to certain events. They have been super good about this so far, which I kind of like, you know. Let's get more EP charge too. Ah, everyone, good timing. Hi, Professor. Do you want us for something? Yes, actually. We found something quite interesting in our analysis of the data crystal. Really? Like what? Well, we verified that ancient Orbments used quartz or something similar enough at any rate. And with the data from the crystal, we found a way to put those ancient quartz into modern Orbments. Really, Grandpa? Haha, remember who you're speaking to. There's one problem though. The slots in your Orbments as designed won't be able to take the quartz. You'll need to modify the slots further. A level 3 upgrade, if you will. So, what you're saying is, we can now upgrade our Orbments even further? God damn it, how much Sepith is this going to cost? Exactly so. I've told Peyton what kind of modifications need to be made, so talk to him when you're ready. And if you find any quartz like that in the wild, give it a try. Yeah, you bet. We'll definitely make use of that. I'm going to keep puttering around here. Take care of Tita, you know. This is basically the party we went into the fight with that guy, by the way, with Walter the Direwolf. Except we switched Shira for Joshua. I'm ready to do them whenever you are. It must have increased EP charge. The EP charge your Orbments can hold too, so I really recommend doing it. It doesn't cost that much to upgrade it, but definitely is something. We don't have Fire Sepith. I hope we get Fire Sepith and Water Sepith. Like at each tower, we're probably going to get tons of Sepith. You know. Can we make new quartz? Probably not, right? We don't even have a level 3 quartz, I'm guessing. At this point. Yeah, we didn't come across any of those quartz yet. But upgrading is probably going to be important for the rest of the game. Ah, good timing. I just got all those data crystals you brought me into Capel. Now we just need to wait for Capel to finish analyzing them. Cool. Do you know how long it will take? It will depend greatly on the damage to each crystal. I'd really be guessing. In the worst case, it would be a several day wait. So for now, try to be patient. Understood? No point in worrying about it then, I guess. If you find any more crystals, bring them to me. I'll get them set into the Capel and begin analyzing them immediately. By the way, one thing that I wish the game did was give us a little bit more time. As much as I hate to say this, because we've been faffing about for way too long and the game is super long already. But after we got Joshua back, there was literally no time to reconnect with everyone. Literally, shit started hitting the fan once we got Joshua back immediately. We didn't really get time to connect, you know, really. To connect back with Joshua. It's almost as if he wasn't even gone at this point, you know. Oh, hello. Hello. Shadow Tower interiors and Beta Gospels on the roof. We still don't know what the society is trying to do, but something stinks. Well, at times like this, the best we can do is help each other out. I'll be on standby. If you need me, just come ask. So yeah, Kevin. If that is even your real name. It is. I think. I think he didn't lie about that. But yeah. Oh, Chloe's here. The Ice Guard is working hard. It looks like the front lines remain unbroken for now. I see, that's a relief. But I'm still worried. Tutorial investigation on the tower. The attacks on sites are likely mere diversions. Yes, the tower is definitely the main goal. We should focus our efforts on defeating the enforcers. Right then. But yeah, one thing I was complaining about during the Blue-Blanc fight is how little they seem to care about the gameplay. What I mean is, all of the bosses, all of the mandatory fights so far, have all had enemies that were immune to everything. At least the last few. And that kind of irks me a bit, especially since you have like... Since they can have elemental weaknesses and stuff that you could exploit. Like, it makes them feel a little bit dull in my opinion. If a boss can't be broken, or doesn't have like a unique thing about them, really. Like Blue Blancs was okay. He was just... You just needed to hit the right one. But... I don't know, it felt... Doesn't feel that good when they don't have something to exploit, you know? Something to get my... To get my gear going, you know? That maybe, you know, I need to change my setup or the way I approach a fight. Like, the last few bosses have basically just been big fighting sticks, you know? Like, you just beat it down and be done. It's a little bit disappointing, especially since they have such a good combat system, you know? Like, why do you make a boss immune to literally everything? You know? Like, you have the system of tons of status effects going on. Even the bosses can do status effects. You can... Bosses should be able to get delayed by attacks. You should be able to cancel their arts and crafts sometimes too, you know? And then you have elemental weaknesses that you can absolutely put in there. But every boss we had so far has full on, always 100% elemental weakness. You know? Like, it only does 100% damage, you know? Like, no elemental weaknesses to exploit anywhere. And you can't even delay them. You can't cancel their arts and crafts. They're immune to everything. And it's a little bit disappointing, you know? I think the first game was a little bit better about that, but I don't remember the final dungeons. Hey gang, good work so far. Ready to head down to Cornelia Tower? Yes, let's descend on the lift. Just jump on the plate and you'll be off. If we are like missing anything, or if we are, if I feel underleveled, I can just grind a little bit at the towers, you know. But yeah, I think, all right, just like Esmela's tower, is this going to connect to that weird place too? Scary, but I think the Shadow Tower is what the tower is really supposed to be. Yes, I think that's all but certain. No matter what it is, I doubt our task will be straightforward. Stay alert, everyone. Okay, but this is where I'm going to save right now, because it's 8 PM. So yeah, we're finished. Let me go back to my clouds, to my realm in the clouds. We have music, we do. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a little bit surprising. Especially since I thought the gameplay is really solid in the games. For me at least. And they are handicapping themselves quite a bit by not allowing you to do certain actions, you know? Feels like a little bit of handicapping is going on, but yeah. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. I had a lot of fun today, and it was a really great scene with Estelle and Joshua. I always liked it, you know. I enjoyed that scene a lot. Holy shit, that was good. That was really good. And yeah, I'm going to be continuing, as I said, on Sunday. I don't promise a stream for tomorrow because I probably won't be able to do a stream tomorrow, or to justify a stream tomorrow, you know. But yeah, we're going to have 2 streams on Sunday. That's why, you know, probably no stream tomorrow. And I'll meet you all on Sunday for Trails in the Sky, second chapter again. we're heading towards the ending. I think we're pretty much right close to the ending, right? Very close to the end. I feel like these are the final dungeons, and then we'll probably get like one final dungeon. Like, I definitely think we'll be able to get the towers done on Sunday, and then maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday is Christmas. I won't be able to stream on Christmas, really, I think. But, well, I'll definitely stream on Monday and on Sunday and on Monday, Trails in the Sky. So we'll get close to the end, you know, at least on those streams. So, again, thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you all on Sunday. Have a nice weekend, enjoy time with whoever you want to enjoy with, and I'll see you all on Sunday. Trilightning out.